What's going on, everyone? My name is Impulse, and welcome back to Hermitcraft Season 7. Look what I found! We do actually have a leaderboard on here. I guess I was standing right behind it last episode. You guys to let me know in the comments. But look at this. This is cool. We got results up here and false team, actually. Team false pulse or impulse symmetry or something. We are in third place. And of course, yeah, it's in False's name because she's turning in all the heads. I'm not worried about being in third place, to be honest, because I have a lot of mob heads to give her yet. And I think we just maybe I'll hold on to them. We'll throw them down at the last second, really catch everybody by surprise. But I wanted to show that since you guys let me know. So thanks for that. And also, there was something over here I've been meaning to do as well, and I haven't done it yet. And that is Tag 2 Electric Boogaloo. Please use the full name. Now there's a tag thing too. Oops. Okay, Tag 2 Electric Boogaloo. We will use the full name from here on out, I promise. Welcome to Tag 2 Electric Boogaloo. The aim of the game is to hold the tag for as many in-game hours as possible. 1 hour is 1 point on the tab list. Yeah, all right, that's why we all have zeros again. Okay, the first to 50 points wins all the diamonds. You can get the tag by any means necessary. PvP, trickery, bribery, traps, or selling. You can even AFK. Rename a diamond block to enter. You can even AFK. Oh, to get the points. Oh, but then you're a sitting duck if somebody wants to come get you. Oh, interesting. Okay, so... Ooh, look at this. We got lots of entries already. Green, Cleo, Vintage Beef, Iskall, Scar, Jevin, False, Hypno, Cub, Izuma, and that would be Doc. All right, I'm in. This sounds fun. And I've got some diamonds, so we need to make a block out of it. And is there... Oh, look at that. Thought of everything. Except for... Oh, there it is. Perfect. Okay, so we are officially in Tag 2 Electric Boogaloo. Well, while I'm in the neighborhood, I might as well check my shops, see how they're doing, see if we've made any sales. Ooh, okay. This shop is starting to be pretty profitable. Awesome, making me feel like building that Guardian farm wasn't a complete waste of my time. Thanks for the diamonds. Oh, wow, another 20. Look, we are... Oh my goodness, we are raking it in. 48 diamonds. How about the dark? Oh, even the dark prismarine has been sold. 55 diamonds from this shop alone. Awesome. We are doing awesome. And of course, we can't forget about our newest shop here. Selling emeralds, selling totems of undying. Let's see how this is done. A lot of you guys let me know. 2 diamonds per emerald stack seems kind of low. Let's find out. Well, I mean, they're not completely sold out, but look at this. Oh my goodness. We have sold almost half the double chest already. Look at this. We are raking in the diamonds today. This feels so good. That is, oh, I think I had like, what, 27 diamonds is all? Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. This is actually kind of unexpected. I thought for sure these would be selling no problem with all the PvPing and stuff that's going on. 5 diamonds each. Did I price? It's too expensive. I mean, no, 5 diamonds to save your life. Interesting. Okay, well, we'll keep our eye on that. Hopefully people do end up figuring out that they're for sale there, and they might want to carry one in their pocket so they don't die. Heading back to the base now, and I haven't really done much more work on it since last episode, although I was playing around with whether or not I actually liked the yellow glass there, and so I tried to do one with blue glass, and I don't know. I can't decide if it looks all right or not. I did this like water curtain. I thought that might be cool to kind of bring in the water up to this, and then a wall behind it so that you don't really care what's on the other side of that wall. Like, I don't think I want people to see in and see all the weirdness that's happening behind these. And, you know, there's eventually I'm hoping to tuck little farms and stuff in all these little nooks. So yeah, they'd be like redstone and stuff. So I think I'll do the wall there, but I can't decide, people. I can't decide what color glass to do. And I'm going to need your help. Why don't you guys give me some ideas that you may have as far as what we could do with that little section right there. What you guys think might look good. Let me know in the comments down below. I would really appreciate your help. I'm going to leave it be for now. Oh, you can see I'm starting to get an idea as I swim very slowly over to this. I'm starting to get an idea of where the storage is going to be laid out, and it's going to be quite big. It's going to be pretty big. And I think this is going to be like the entrance here, the way we walk into it. So I've laid it out just to see how much space it's going to take up. And it is, it's pretty massive. It's going to come all the way out, all the way around and leave. But it does, I mean, this place is huge. We have plenty of space. So of course we can fit a big storage system in. I got quite a few comments saying that the base platform looked a little thin to be holding up such a gigantic structure. And I gotta say, I agree with you. It looked pretty funny with just one layer of block here holding up this entire, oh, I gotta kill these guys. I need the ink. I need the ink. We're out of dark prismarine. So yeah, I extended this under the water surface a little bit just to give it that look that it is a lot thicker of a base. And of course it's just the border right now for looks. Well, I'm not really going to fill this entire thing in with blocks, I don't think, because that's a lot of blocks, but it does look a lot better from the outside. And I'm going to keep getting this as much ink as possible. This is actually kind of nice. I get a lot of squid spawning around here. And because of the conduit effect, I can just swim around, staying underwater the entire time. Oh, nope, stay away from me, pufferfish. And collect the ink sacs because, yeah, I heard there's a certain hermit that really wants dark prismarine right now. And with my guardian farm, obviously, I have the ability to make dark prismarine, except this key ingredient right here. We need the ink sacs to get black dye, because I think it's like 1 black dye and 8 shards to make the dark prismarine, and that's per block. So basically every ink sac is 1 block, and I think Green is looking for more than 1 block of dark prismarine, if I'm not mistaken. As I'm crafting up these blocks here, I just realized something. Ink is not the only way to get black dye. You can actually get black dye from wither roses as well. And with ink being kind of hard to get, especially this time of season when there's so many hermits constantly online loading water, since we all kind of live by the ocean, maybe wither roses are actually a better way for me to obtain the ink I need to make this dark prismarine for the shop. So if we're going to get wither roses, we're going to have to use a wither boss to kill other mobs, basically. And when a wither boss kills another mob, they will drop the wither rose. So we got to get ourselves some skulls so that we can spawn a wither boss. So back to the Nether Fortress we go, hunting for some wither skulls. Now that we got the 3 skulls we need, we are ready to go spawn a wither, which is always terrifying. But I decided I would decorate this portal. I keep flying right past it, thinking it's either that one or stopping at that one, and I miss this end portal every single time. So now I think we aren't going to miss it. And yes, I know I'm losing points by using heads for decoration instead of depositing them at the head games, but that's all right. I'm okay with it. I think it's worth it. So let's go through here. We need to find a way to trap the wither boss, and the best way to do that is by trapping them in bedrock. And a cool trick that we can use is utilizing the end gateways. So something like this guy here, if we can land, looks to me like this was a new gateway formed. I think there was only those 2 before, so somebody must have come in and fought another dragon and opened up a new gateway portal. So I came in here to check it out, and I found something really cool. This gateway portal right here has the friend right there. Look at how close that next gateway portal is to this one, which makes it super convenient for us. If we want to trap a wither boss and build a wither rose farm, we can just use this end gateway right here to do that. And it's so close, right? I do need to make sure that if Azuma ever decides to prune the end chunks, which he does from time to time to allow us to find more end cities or regenerate the end cities, that he doesn't prune my farm out once we get this done, but that's okay. I'll talk to him. Anyway, so we're going to use a trick. I am watching a video by RaysWorks. Again, another RaysWorks video coming to the rescue. He's got a great one on how to build a pretty simple wither rose farm. We're going to use that, but in the video, he removes the end portal frame by using water, and that is no longer available in 1.15.2. We can't just use water to remove that little block right there, and we need to do that to get the wither boss in here. So instead, I'm going to use the power of mushrooms. All right, so we're going to see if this works. I have a red mushroom here, and I'm going to place it on this dirt block, just a few blocks underneath this portal, and when we bone meal it, it grew really tall. It didn't go where we wanted it to go. Let's try that again. Well, at least we got a few extra mushrooms out of this. Let's see if this one will do it. There we go. That one grew better the way we wanted it to grow. So now when we remove this, we can see there is no longer an end portal frame there or whatever. The actual portal itself has been removed by the red mushroom, which is awesome because now we can spawn a wither boss and he'll be trapped basically in this space right here. And now for the absolutely terrifying part of all this. I am going to spawn the wither boss and I'm going to hope he is trapped in this little space right here. And you may be wondering why I would do this part first. I guess my reasoning is that if things go wrong, I don't want to have a full farm built up for him to destroy. Plus, we can disable him from shooting anything by placing a block inside of him just like that after he spawns. So I'm hoping to kind of disable him once we get him spawned here. So we're going to find out. So we need to place the T. So the bottom of him is right there in the center. Hopefully we are doing this right. And then once he's spawned, I'm going to come out and flip that lever and hopefully stop him from shooting anything. Okay, so there we go. Let's take a look. He looks to be in there right now. As soon as he's fully spawned, we're gonna come running in. I think I might take a little damage. I'm a little scared. I'm a little scared. There we go. And he's in. He made an Enderman mad, but he's in. Look at that. Oh, that Enderman. You should run if you know what's good for you. Here, do you want to be friends with me instead? Oh, that is so loud. That is so loud. We did it, though. We did it. He is trapped in there. I think that Enderman decided he would rather just mind his own business instead of fighting that wither. The Endermen seem really curious about what's going on here, and it's going to be hard for me not to accidentally look at one as I build this up. But this guy is fully contained. You can see this. I can come out here, and he cannot do anything. He is just basically shooting those skulls, and they're blowing up inside of the bedrock that he's contained in immediately. So we are all good, and I feel better now that I turned my sounds down a little bit. So now we can move on to actually building up the next part of this farm. Okay, so the next step of this is basically to build a mini Enderman farm, and we're going to have the Enderman actually fall onto a platform right here that we create, and that's going to allow the Wither boss to see the Enderman and shoot them, and once they do, the Wither roses will fall as long as some Ender pearls, and we're just going to collect it up with this cart system right here, just kind of going back and forth. Got some storage put in underneath as well, so now I just need to build basically the killing floor here, and just going to do a 3x3 on top of that and then make a little drop chute that they're going to fall into. And I gotta tell you, it is super nerve-wracking working right next to this guy. You feel like at any moment he could decide to just shoot you right in the face. And if he did, yeah, might not be so fun. At least we've got our Elytra now and a Totem of Undying. So between the two, I hope I would survive whatever happens here. All right, we've got the spawning platform built up, and I didn't make it too large. If I need to, I can always expand it later. But the next step is we need to lure the Enderman into this little fall chamber here by getting them to come after an Endermite. And so I'm going to have to get an Endermite spawned up on top of that iron bar here, and then they'll see it, they'll come running. They think these trapdoors are just regular blocks, and they're not, and they fall straight down, and they'll be basically one-hit kills for the Wither boss. So, all right, I got to build something up to spawn that Endermite and get him on top of that iron bar now. And then I've also brought a name tag because we're going to name him Enderbait as we go. And then I got some extra Ender pearls. Hopefully this is enough. We'll find out. Okay, so we're standing on top of the iron bar now and basically going to just throw an Ender pearl into this ladder. And if we get an Endermite, it's going to land on this iron bar, and then we'll get out of here and I will get my name tag ready to go. All right, let's see. Hopefully this doesn't take too many Ender pearls. Do I at least have feather falling? Okay, I do. So that's going to help. And yeah, this may take a while because it's pretty random. Finally got one. I thought it was never going to happen. Down to my last 9 ender pearls, and we better get him named before he despawns. Okay, let's try not to lose him here. So we need to be very careful at how we remove these blocks so he doesn't believe he can get out. So let's first go with the bottom set that the iron bar is attached to. And this one's got me a little nervous because once it goes to just a straight bar, I hope he doesn't fall down. He's kind of pushed over a little bit. Let's find out. Rip. Oh no. He needed to be more in the center. Oh, now we get to do that all over again. I think this time I'm going to go about it a different way. I'm going to try to get it in a minecart first. That way when we break away the block, it definitely won't fall down. So I made this chamber too wide so that we can put the minecart down and it'll have some room to kind of go back and forth so we can try to catch it in that. And yeah, we get to do this ender pearling thing all over again. So this part is so tedious. Or not. That was like 5 pearls in and we got him named already. There we go. And in the cart. Perfect. And that is actually the side that we want him to be on. Let's double check. Yep, that is the center. So we should be good now. He won't escape that minecart. So we can break away this however we please, actually, because he's not going anywhere, I hope, as long as we don't derp this up somehow. All right. And I think I want to break the track that it's sitting on, or I can just break the block, I guess, that it's sitting on here. But we got one more here, and then we can drop him down onto the... Is he in there? Okay, I thought we lost him. I was like, oh no, did he die? How did that happen? All right, we are good. There, and let's not fall down the hole. And there we go. The Enderman was immediately attracted to him, and that is perfect. We got our Endermite in the cart. The Enderman definitely saw him and tried to go after him. Now, the last piece of the puzzle is, where do we AFK? Because as you can see, there is a lot of land nearby that we're going to have Enderman spawning on like crazy. So in order to make sure they don't spawn on that land, we need to get kind of up high. And so I've gone ahead and already got us a little AFK platform way up here. Oh, a little higher. And hopefully that is far enough away from the land that we won't have Enderman spawning on anything but... Oh my gosh, I almost died. We better get our hearts back up. There we go. Look at that. You can see it is working. They are falling all the way down. And now I think what I'll do is I'll get the camera count on to check and make sure that they're not despawning down below and they're also not dying down below, because at least not by, on their own accord with the fall damage. We need them to die by the hands of the Wither boss. Well, I did find out that AFK spot I had was a little too high, and the Endermen were despawning before they would ever reach the bottom of that chamber there. And so I had to lower it down, but now we have a new problem, as you can see. We are just too close to this land, and it's spawning a lot of Endermen on that island there, as well as sometimes over there as well. So I think now, unfortunately, I'm going to have to do some spawn proofing in order for this to be effective here. So I got some work cut out ahead of me. Okay, so I've been thinking about how I want to do this, and I think what I'm going to do is actually flatten this out. It doesn't look like it's going to be too much digging to flatten out this island a bit, and then what I'm going to do is flood it with water. I think that's going to be a lot faster than placing slabs around this entire thing. So we're going to flood as much as we can, and then whatever's left over, maybe slabs. So kind of a hybrid mix of the two different ways that we could make this thing spawn proof. So yeah, I'm going to keep digging this out until I'm happy with the area that we have flattened, and then we'll start the flooding. Oh yes, this is working beautifully now. You can see I have flooded quite a bit of the island, done a little bit of slabbing. There are still some open spots here and there. Got that bit over there fixed up, and now we are getting lots and lots of spawns on our platform and keeping this thing running. Look at down there. You can see all the way down in the tube. There are plenty of Endermen for that Wither boss to have his way with. So let's head on down there. This has been running for a little bit now. I'm gonna come on down here, and it is a little dangerous still here. There's Endermen that I don't know how these guys, I don't know where they might be spawning on things like that, like the crafting table's not covered, or somehow coming out of the chamber. But let's go ahead and turn this guy off. I've been running it for a little bit. At this point, he should stop shooting at the Enderman, and yeah, basically the skulls are breaking inside of himself, which is weird. But anyway, let's come down here and let's see how much we've gotten so far. Oh my gosh, I got some junk in here, of course, from the build, but look at this. Oh, this is exactly what. Oh my gosh, we have over 2 double chests already. And a lot of these ender pearls I won't necessarily need much of, but because we got the Enderman farm now thanks to Jevin. But this is exactly what I was hoping to get, because now I can take these and just turn them into black dye. Oh my goodness, this is going to be so helpful in getting the ability to have dark prismarine. I guess I should just do this. I might as well just finish this thing off as I'm here. Anyway, but yeah, let me go ahead. I'm going to collect a lot of this black dye. Oh jeez, scared me. He's pushing me here. Oh yeah, look at this. This is my safety. I can squeeze down in here and I'm totally safe. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up here. Let's bring back a bunch of these wither roses and let's see how much dark prismarine we can make. So now that we've got plenty of black dye, the new limiting factor is getting shards. So I gotta spend a little more time here at my guardian farm, just kind of grinding away here, getting all the loots from these guys. And I had been just turning everything into bricks and sea lanterns, not really feeling a need to keep the shards around. So now I need to do this. We need to grab as many as we can out of here and start crafting these guys into the dark prismarine blocks here. So I brought a few stacks of wither roses with me, and I'm hoping to really get the stock set back up with a good amount of stock, so that, you know, somebody like Green, who really needs this dark prismarine right now to finish building his base, can give me his diamonds. You know, I wouldn't mind him. Oh, look at this. We are almost there. All right, time to stock this up. I've got this full shulker box here, and because we split it out into 32 blocks for each diamond, we should be able to fill that double chest up, but I've already come in here and done half of it already, so we're gonna have some leftovers ready to restock it as soon as these ones sell, in case Green needs even more. So I'm going to put these in here, and I think I'm going to actually let Grian know, just in case, because somebody else might be coming in here wanting these too, and I know he's definitely on a mission to finish his base. So yeah, and I'll let him know to let me know if he comes in and buys them, so I can come in and restock them quickly as well. There we go. That is completely full. That actually reminds me, I do need to finish restocking these. I grabbed the diamonds last episode, but never did actually, or no, that was this episode. Jeez, that feels like forever ago already. We've done so much work this episode. My goodness, time flies. But yeah, that's gonna do it. We have mission accomplished. We were able to get the dark prismarine today. I think we made a smart decision in doing that Wither Rose farm instead of trying to collect ink, because that was going super slow. But yeah, that is great. Another way to make some diamonds now that we've got that stock. And that is gonna do it for me today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, make sure you do that before you go. And with that said, I'll see you again next time. Have a good one, everyone.